Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, yep. I think it's good. Hopefully it's good. Am I back, Themis? Are you still there? I'm pretty sure I'm back. It looks like it's working. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're back. Sorry about that. We crashed. Part 2. Part 2 starting now. We're talking to the winged ones. Papalimo is saying, the letter carried by Tinkio here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seatsier herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Tinkio's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Okay, I can pick one. Paralyzing potion, sleeping potion, silencing potion. I'm gonna do paralyzing because that sounds more fun. Ida has a notion of how one might earn the sylph's trust. Say, Tinkio, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I was a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There goes bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Convenient. Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. This one is weaving cloth. Walking One would know more. This one does not trust Walking Ones who do not show respect. I forgot to dance. Walking One would be a friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Walking One would not. Nothing would go over Walking One's head. Walking One would catch it. Walking One is too fast. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Thank you. Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. I bet you have. I just bet you have had all the leg cramps. You poor thing, you should sit down. Papa Leaverbell has a notion of how you might endear yourself to the sylphs of Little Solace. Tinkio, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with here in Media of the Grenadians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. And it skulls with the first. Yeah, the stream crashed. It just went. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. These sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Gallgnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Would it be proper with... No, it would not be. It would never be proper without scuff. That's how it works. I don't know what happened either. It just kaputted. Someone's at my door. Hold on. All right. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in sylvan culture. I do not claim to know the details. And what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they're not easy to come by. When you're done with the deeds, seek out Kumuzio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experiences speaks to this. Okay, let's go see what's going on. Look, there's some dudes. Oh, I only needed one. Alright, so I got my one of those. What's the other thing I needed? A Gallgnat. I'm just gonna take it that it means one of these big ones. Nope, it wasn't one of those. Let's see. Obtain brownie bushes, 1 of 3. There's a bush. All right, that looks like we're still going okay. There's another brownie bush. All right, there's the bush. Bushes. Now I need a gnat. Thinks they're all big and tough, but you know what? They are not. Stinging Sophie. I like to dance, so I'm going to dance a little more. They don't interact to it anymore, but I just felt like doing it anyway. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. How about if I give you bushes? Dancing One brings brownie bushes for this one? This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased.